Welcome to DeansHour. Today we'll be playing Princess Maker 2 for the PC. This will be done through DOSBox. Let's see, so for our family name we'll put Our. And for our daughter's name we'll use Cherry. Now in this game, the daughter's birthday is very important. And that's because once a year there's a harvest festival. And at the Harvest Festival, there are 4 tournaments that your daughter can participate in. And it is in your best interest to win a tournament. It doesn't really matter which one you pick, because winning the tournament gives you a lot of money. One of the difficulties in this game, especially if you're not very familiar with it, is it's very difficult to get money, especially if you don't know how. The best, most efficient ways to go about it. So, winning the tournaments, they basically give you enough money to get jump started. Now, the tournaments take place every October. So you want your daughter's birthday to be October 1st, because that way you get a full 12 months before your first tournament. For example, if your daughter's birthday was August 1st, then you only have 1 more month's worth of preparation before the tournament, and that would be no good. So we're going to put our daughter's birthday as October 1st. This also has another side effect that your daughter's god patron will be Venus. There's different patrons. For example, your daughter's patron can be Hades or Pluto. And Venus is good because there's a certain stage of the game where you can receive a power-up from your patron goddess, in this case. And for Venus, she gives your daughter 100 charisma. So my age doesn't really matter. In some versions of the game, you can even put silly numbers, like you can put like 2 years old. But we'll pick something more realistic. So we'll pick a nice even number like 22. Say, let's call it student. Birthday, your birthday doesn't really matter, so we'll just pick common day, February 14th. Now the daughter's blood type matters. Your daughter accumulates stress during activities, and stress can make her ill, or it'll make her perform poorly in a job, or just make her refuse to do a job. Now blood types A and AB increase your daughter's stress every month, whereas in B subtracts stress, and O is neutral, so the best blood type is B. And F3 is a button that lets you skip animations quickly. So I'll just narrate. There once was a city in rural mortals. Its king was proud of his position. Its people were arrogant about their wealth. Its rulers made light of the gods and ceased to worship them. Its people sank into debauchery and sloth. The Lord became angry at this and summoned the prince of darkness, ruler of the underworld. Accepting the Lord's will, he attacked the world of immortals. So, it was a one-sided war. Soldiers in the capital, grown accustomed to peace, fell helplessly before the powerful demon army. The ramparts were destroyed and the castle was engulfed in flames. It was clear to all that the fall of the castle was imminent. Seeing the plight of the capital, the wandering swordsman Our threw himself into the battle against the Prince of Darkness. One dark night, Our stole into demons' encampment and defeated Prince of Darkness in single combat. You have beaten me, but why are you fighting for these people? It's been divinely ordained I attacked this decadent capital. It's no concern of yours. I killed only fools. Our did not know how to respond. Suddenly the Prince of Darkness disappeared along with his army, returning to the underworld to recover. Brave warrior, you have saved the capital. It was I who foolishly brought this war upon us. It was divine punishment for my decadence. If you had not appeared, the people of the city would have surely perished along with me. It was my fault as well. The king and I have resolved to make a first start. We work together to restore the capital. You appear to have been wounded. Why don't you stay in the capital and help us to rebuild? We beseech you. The timing for text is not so good sometimes. Thus, Hour came to live in the capital, granted a salary by the king. One night when the stars were shining brilliantly in the heavens, Hour felt somehow drawn to go outside. Hour. A voice called out to Hour from the heavens. As he lifted his head, he spotted a shooting star. Before his eyes, it slowly descended to the top of a hill. He ran to the hill. There he saw a floating sphere which was shining brightly. Then he noticed that inside the light there was a little girl. Hour, I'm Cherry's guardian, Venus. This darling child has lived in the sacred light since the time she was born. She has an innocent soul and knows nothing of the impure world of mortals. Now I entrust you with this child. Your actions alone will determine whether she will live or die and what kind of life she will lead. It is all up to you. That is all I have to ask. I'll be watching from the heavens. A year passes. And then here we have the title screen. I suppose your daughter's like, hey, look, Daddy, the name of the game is up in the stars. So a couple thoughts about what just happened. If you think about it, what kind of relationship does the Lord have with the Lord of Darkness, considering that he basically told the Lord of Darkness, go attack these sinful people for me? And then, if you think about it, you, the father, the hero, you basically went against the will of God to defend these people. And then, they never mentioned exactly how you were wounded, but it must be something pretty severe. Either that or the king is really, really greedy, because you can't really influence, actually you can't influence your income at all outside of the 500 gold stipend you get every year. And 500 gold is extremely little. Basically, that amount of money can be spent within 1 week just by taking classes. 500 gold is definitely not enough to live on in this game, and that's one of the difficulties that people run into, not having enough cash. Now, there are a lot of, I don't want to say exploits because that makes it sound like it's unfair, but there's a lot of optimized strategies and ways that you can bypass certain difficulties to win tournaments and gain a lot of money. For this first year, I won't use any sort of advanced tactics, and I'll just play through it very purely to show you that it is possible to win the first tournament consistently without using any tricks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to narrate any new text once, but if there's repeating text, I'll just skip over it. So here, good morning, Master. Your butler Cube is at your service. I'm not sure if they mentioned it or not, but Cube is a demon. Your daughter Cherry is healthy and happy. It's time to decide on her schedule for the month. Oh yeah, before I continue, I find it interesting that Venus entrusts Cherry to you, despite that your only qualifications or achievements period in life are, defeating the Lord of Darkness. Does that make you qualified to raise a child? I don't know about that. So here, if you look around, it shows your age. Not your age, Cherry's age. She's blood type B. You have 500 gold. Here's her height, her weight, her other measurements. And, the other icons here, you can navigate her attributes. So I'm going to focus on trying to give you a very thorough playthrough where I will beat all the tournaments and try to do some great achievements while also getting a very nice ending. So let's talk. I wonder what kind of person my mother was. That is a mystery in the game. So we're going to put on a robust diet. It costs 50 more gold for a total of 80 gold to feed her. But this diet will raise her constitution. That's very important, especially in the beginning of the game, because constitution lets her tolerate higher amounts of stress and also makes her less prone to becoming ill. Also, one of the first things we should do, we're gonna run to town. Welcome, how about some lovely clothes for your daughter? Well, we're not here for lovely clothes, we're for practical clothes. We're here for a summer dress. You'll like to pass hot weather and comfort with a summer dress, wouldn't you? Yes, we would. Buy that, buy a winter dress. With this, you'll be fine even in the bitterest of winters. Thank you so much. I'll have the dress delivered and finished right away. Now, the importance of buying these two. Sometimes in the summer and during the winter respectively, the weather can change drastically and your daughter can basically lose half of her constitution if you don't have the summer or winter dress. So it's very imperative to buy those to prepare for it. Now we're going to do a little bit of her social climb in the beginning, but we'll focus that more so later because the main job we're going to do, farming, decreases refinement, and refinement is very important for advancing socially. So for now, we're just going to advance with the palace guard. So Cherry arrives at the palace. Good day, miss. What is your business here at the palace? I've come to see the people here. Ho ho, you want to make connections, eh? You're quite a modern woman. Well then. Let me give you some advice. The more important the person you talk to, the greater the effect on your reputation will be. However, important people won't easily agree to meet with you. What should I do? Always be polite. The higher they're ranking the person, the more particular they are about etiquette. So, I'm going to talk to the palace guard. Becoming my friend is hardly an earth-shaking event. Cherry amuses herself chatting with the palace guard. I think grace and refinement are the most important qualities in a woman. Popularity went up 4 points, and when it caps around 40, then we will have to talk to somebody else. So, our schedule, we are going to try to win the cooking contest. So help out at home with the housework. She should show you guys. Your starting jobs are housework, babysitter, inn, farm, church, and restaurant. I can safely tell you that inn and restaurant are useless. Church is important because it builds your morals and also your faith. And it can decrease sin, which you accumulate when you fight monsters. Farming is extremely important because it develops strength and constitution, while it also pays fairly well. Babysitter is important because it builds sensitivity and also builds a Hindstad maternal instinct. Housework is extremely important because sometimes when your child becomes a delinquent and you send her to other jobs, they will refuse to let her work or she may run away from home. But if you send a delinquent child to do housework, there is no way she can run away from the job. And even if you do a poor job or you don't do a job at all, you'll still experience the stat gains. So it's very important. So it costs 80 gold to feed your daughter for a month with a robust diet. Starting today, Cherry will help at home with the chores. Cube, it's so kind of you to come, mistress. You'll be helping me out around the house for the next few days. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this, you can press F3 and hold it down to skip animations. I'll do that after we've become familiar with the animations. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask me. Cherry finished the chores with no problems. I think it's funny how Cube seems a little dazed because it's almost like he's afraid that Cherry's going to drop some dishes or break things. Oh, mistress, you did very well. You're a great help to me. You're back to help me with housework again. You really make my life easier. So here you'll see that there's 3 stat gains: temperament, cleaning, cooking, and which go up, and sensitivity goes down. But that's okay. In fact, this is the only way to build temperament. Yeah, that makes sense. If you have a good family, then you should be able to impart good moral character to your children. So here we go. Father-daughter chat, ask her about her studies. What does it mean when they say someone has a good temperament? Well, I can answer that question for you for right now. You can basically say that they have a pleasant character and it's very nice to be around them. They exude an aura of cheer. There's no nasty feelings around them. They're very attractive in the pure sense of the word. So here we are building points with the palace guard again. We're going to doing this housework. Mistress's stress is going up. It's at the point where it could be bad for her health. I think the mistress is becoming more rebellious. One of the mistakes that players make in this game, especially the beginners, is that they give the daughters too much free time, or they give them money to solve problems. In this game, you can solve all of those troubles by being strict. When you scold a rebellious child, especially when your father-daughter relationship is good, it not only alleviates the condition, it also reduces her stress. When you think about back in the day, in ancient times, I don't think family members, like a child, could just lollygag continuously for months at a time. You just had to work through your stress sometimes. You schedule. Cherry's back again to help with housework. Fish chores with no problems. There's a different animation when the daughter fails, and there's also another animation when she loafs. You saw it right there. She dropped some dishes when she failed. Let's see if it pops up. When you do other paying jobs, there you go. When you do other paying jobs, if you are perfect for all the days in a row, you get a time and a half bonus, so extra gold. In this case, not only is the animation of her dropping dishes, there's also one which pops up, which is her with the mop bucket over her head. Daughter's become delinquent, so we will scold her. This won't be effective at first, but become more and more effective. Scolding your daughter, I guess she knows deep down inside that she's wrong. It will eventually build your relationship with her. So I'm sorry, stress goes down 29 points. So that's reflective of my relationship with her. So we're gonna build the relationship some more. I'm gonna power through some of this, not to waste your time. You can see what the game is like when you play it at its maximum potential. So you see, she didn't do any work. She's loafing in the corner. So you can see, even if she fails or doesn't do anything, she still experiences stat gains. That's what's so great about having her work at home. And there's no possibility of her being refused at work because you're at home. Stress down to 0. Let's see, we're up to 26. For the cooking contest, your cooking skill as well as your sensitivity is extremely important. We're getting some very, very bad rolls. Like, you'll notice that cooking has lag behind a lot. It's only 60. Like cleaning is like 74. Daughter's behaving again. That's good. There's also a certain special person that we could talk to at the end this month at the castle. No, so Cherry says, I'm terrible at art and music. I just don't have any talent at all. Don't worry. You have no idea. You're very talented. We'll just spend money later to bring it out. So we go to the castle. You notice this time there's a special option, young officer. I wonder who that young officer is. Well, when you look at his face, you can pretty much guess he is the prince in disguise. Hello, miss. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. What kind of work do you do here at the palace? What? That is... Oh, I know. I patrol. I look out for anyone suspicious. Oh, that must be difficult. No, not really. It's no big deal. You shouldn't talk about your job like that. It's important at any job to give it your all. You're right. It's absolutely as you say. I'm sorry, I'm being rude. I was only repeating what my father always tells me. You have a good father? Yeah, you do have a good father. Cherry passes some time pleasantly with the young officer. I had fun today. I had fun too, but I have to go home now. Cherry, I'm only at the castle in January. The next time I can see you is a year from now. Will you promise to come visit me? Of course, I'll promise without even knowing your name. Yes, I promise. I'll see you next year. Here we go. Back to the mundane life of doing housework. The game allows you to go negative in gold as long as it's for food. This is my 23rd birthday. Happy birthday, Papa. This is my present to you. I I made this muffler myself. I hope you like it. This animation only pops up the birthday celebration if your daughter has a good relationship with you. So I guess I'm doing a good job. Now I've been pretty unlucky that my cooking is lagging behind. It should really be much higher like the 80s. As you can see, temperament and cleaning. But that's okay. Oh, you're Cherry, aren't you? Hello. Yeah, yes, hello. Who are you? Me? I'm Domovoy, the kitchen spirit. Kitchen spirit. Exactly, you seem to be pretty enthusiastic about doing housework, so I thought I'd come by and compliment you on it. But I just do what comes naturally. No, these days there aren't many girls who do what comes naturally to you. That is true. It makes me so sad that most people just let their kitchens get dirty and run down. Oh, really? Please keep up the good housework. It's very important for a young girl. Keep your kitchen clean, please. I'll be watching. Blinding light fills the room. Cherry comes to her senses. Double voice disappeared. There's that tendency in this game. If you repeat an activity 3 times in a row, the patron spirit for that activity will visit you and give you a stat boost. I guess there are mysterious things in this world. Cooking goes up by 3. Daughters become delinquent. Oh, daughter, I'll yell at you. Scolds Cherry. There is no time for relaxation. I only get paid 500 gold a year. We're in the negative. We need to develop skills. I'm sorry. Stress is down 46 points. Visit the Palace Guard again. Now, this kind of works out that we got unlucky with cooking, because then I can show you that even, with bad luck, we can still win the tournament with no problems. Daughter's behaving again. So you can give her pocket money. If you scold her right now, your relationship will go down and her stress will go up, because you're basically like yelling at her for doing nothing wrong. Giving her pocket money reduces her stress, but it also reduces your relationship with her. And also, I don't think I have any pocket money to give right now. So I have father-daughter chat, other topics. I wish I had blood type O. There's nothing wrong with blood type O, but for this game it gives you no benefit. Here we are, still doing housework. Come to think about it, I probably didn't need to queue housework 3 times in a row, but that's okay. This will just show you how even playing inefficiently, you can still win the tournament. Alright. Just become a delinquent again. Scold. Stress down to 0 again. House Guard, popularity went up to 38. We should only be able to do it 1 more time. Now we're going to do babysitter to raise her sensitivity, which is what we need for the cooking contest. Today went smoothly. I like the dancing baby in the white clothes on the middle of the table. Thank you for your help. I'm not paying you for the days you had problems. That's 20 gold for 5 days. Danya, you need 2 things for this job, strength and more strength. I think it's funny how she's playing peekaboo in the corner with the kids. Now she's laughing. You notice even when you screw up or you're not doing anything, you still get a stat boost and also the stat negatives. Right now, charisma is not that important, we're just here for the sensitivity. Sometimes, if you screw up so bad that you do nothing during the entire session, they will make some pretty hefty insults on you. So scold. Down 76 points. Talked to the guard last time. See, the popularity only went up 2 as opposed to 4 or 5, which is what I was doing before. This is a subtle hint that you know you have to talk to somebody else. So there's a possibility that we'll be turned away from this job, because sometimes when you're a delinquent, they won't let you work. Let's see. Nope, we're okay. So you need strength and more strength. So even you see I'm loafing, I'm not doing anything. But my stats are still going up. always say you'll never be a good mother. See, there we go. This is what I was talking about. The summer months or the winter months, you can get struck by this extreme weather. The heat is really fierce this summer. I'm worried about the mistress's health. Should we ever change into summer dress? Well, of course, because we bought it, right? After all, summer is what a summer's dress is for. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. So, scold, our magical solution to reduce stress. Alright, see, we maxed out Palace Guard. We can't really talk to anyone else, they'll turn us away because our decorum isn't high enough. But I'll just show you what happens when you talk to Palace Guard when you're maxed out. So, becoming my friend is hardly an earth-shaking event. Wouldn't you rather talk to someone more important than me? They all say some variant of that, of, oh, I think you should talk to somebody else. Alright. Now, this is the second recording I made of a playthrough. I had made a recording before while I had this full screened, and my fraps recorded the audio only and didn't record a visual, which was extremely depressing to me because it was probably one of the best playthroughs I've ever had. I won every single tournament and I got pretty much the best ending in the game. I had the ending where my daughter became the court magician and she married the prince. Skull. There's really no one we can talk to right now. I'll just show you what happens when you talk to someone you don't have the proper etiquette. Royal Knight. Hey, you say someone wants to see me? Hello, Mr. Knight, I'd like to talk with you. That's, polite enough. I apologize, but I haven't the time to listen to someone with a tongue as unmannered as yours. Stuck-up guy. The Royal Knight refused to meet Cherry. Just a child, what's wrong with talking with her? So, babysitter. So this game has RPG elements, we can go adventure, but since we're trying to win a cooking tournament, we're not going to do that for now. Now if you take your time, even if you don't know what you're doing, you will almost always manage to win at least one tournament within the 18 years of by the time she's 18, because you have 8 years worth to win a tournament. But we're going to do better than that, we're going to win every single one. We're going to do things very efficiently, top tier way. Play this game to its potential. So, scold again. Now so because of this scolding trick, we haven't had to waste time, with the time off. But no, not housework. This housework reduces sensitivity. And we already maxed out the cooking aspect from housework. Oh, I'm giving you a raise. You've been working here long enough, I'm going to give you a raise. I'll be paying you 5 gold per day now, even though half the time you were loafing and didn't care. Master, the harvest season has arrived. The harvest festival is being held in the capital to give thanks to all the gods. You can participate in a combat tournament, the dance party, the art festival, or the cooking contest. We're gunning for the cooking contest. Each of these presents an opportunity to test the skills you've learned. Master, this year's pay has arrived from the palace. I will set aside 500 gold for the mistress's upbringing. And you'll notice we're still negative. We literally did not buy anything except for winter clothes and summer clothes, and then pay for meals for one person. We're still in the red. And that's even with the occasional income from her job. This is one of the reasons why gamers struggle so much, because it's so hard to get money. Save the game. The first 2 saves up top are from the first game that I was playing, the really successful one I was telling you about. So, this game has some variance for the cooking contest, at least it's especially noticeable. Sometimes, for some reason, it might be because you get 3 different judges when you go to the cooking contest. But there are times where you can be first place. You have, like, for example, 130 points. But if 3 other people judge you, your points could drop from 130 first place to like 50, and you won't even be a winner at all. So I would generally say with cooking skill maxed and a sensitivity of 100, you're about 99% sure that you're going to win all these cooking contests. But just to be sure, I'll just save to eliminate the variance. So 131 sensitivity, it's really high, and then the cooking, cleaning, temperament max, we're good. So we're going to scold our daughter. Go to the festival. Really like the art style of this game. Which event shall your daughter participate in? Well, these are pretty dangerous for now, so we're going to go to a cooking contest. Make a dish using cooking skill and sensitivity. Competition is based on points. At the corner of a plaza in the city, the cooking contest begins. The day has come to choose the best chef in all the lands. Or cook-off. You are free to make any dish you choose, provided it is ready by the time the sun reaches the western rampart. You may use ingredients which have been prepared beforehand. Ready, set, go. Okay, time's up, judges. Sample the food. Now, these next three people that pop up are different every single contest. Are they trying to test me? Crunch, crunch. Oh my, it's so juicy. The judging is finished. I'm so full. Well, let's announce the winner. Aha, we shall now announce the winner. This year's first place winner is Balvin. 122 points. See, this time I'm 120 points. Sister Lee is 101 points. Now, I'm going to reload to show you exactly what I'm talking about with this variance. Alright, so we're going to skip this. Just reload. We're well qualified to win. Alright, so same exact save dat. We'll do exactly the same. Going to scold. Do nothing else. We're going to go to the festival. Here's the festival cooking contest. So you remember, the first judge was that guy with the eye patch, the general. The third was the person who said it was so crunchy. Who licked. And then the second person was the, oh, are you trying to test me? This time, who are the judges? See, it wasn't an eye patch person. It melts in your mouth, smack, smack. It has a lot of flavor, gobble, gobble. He's someone new too. The third person, yeah, it's new also. Ah, this is irresistible, much, much. We'll see what the score is this time. The winner. See, this time, Balvin has 137 points. I went from 120 points to 101 points. It doesn't make any sense at all. Sister Lee disappeared. Instead, there's another person, Marthia. You know, this is a freak accident, because you're so well qualified to win at this point. Literally 90% of the time, you're going to win. So I'm going to reload twice in a row just to show you that we're going to win twice in a row. This almost never happens. This is a freak accident. Festival, cooking contest. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Should be the same judge from the second attempt. And the same judges. A different judge from the first attempt. And we shall see. See, and this time, this doesn't make any sense either. Like, what happened at a high 130 points, 140 points? I'm 1 point away. So reload again. There's one thing you can do to make this slightly more consistent. If you want, you could run to town and buy a doll that gives you sensitivity, but I really don't feel like selling off things, and also this is the most unlucky I've ever gotten. We're well qualified to win. You see that the scores have such huge variance. I went from like 130 one time to like 100. Let's see. Yeah, see, this time I'm 151 points. Like, what's up with this? Cherries, wild boar, and pheasant and cream sauce with 151 points. Think you have to tell my father at once. Cherry, your dish was delicious. Max back and quite full. Cherry's won 3,000 gold and the egg of the bird of paradise. Housework reputation 140 points. Now we're just going to keep this, especially since I've showed you the variance is so out of whack, and there were the way we planned the year, there were times like I did the 3 housework in a row when it wasn't necessary to do that, and made a few other, mistakes, and we still could have bought some stuff in town for sensitivities. So we're just going to keep this, because 99% of the time, really, the first couple attempts were freak accidents. You saw the variance. You're going to win the Harvest Festival when you only have 100 sensitivity, and we have like 130. Harvest Festival has ended. Master, Mistress Cherry turned 11 this month. Shall I go purchase a present for her? Of course. Here's that doll I was talking about. Plus 5 sensitivity, minus 40 stress. I'm going to buy a book to become more intelligent. I guess this book will be The Count of Monte Cristo. Books hold the treasure of knowledge from all times and places. Cost 120 gold. Yeah, of course I'm going to buy it. Cherry Hour, 11th birthday. Happy birthday, mistress. This is a present from your father. Oh, I love it, Papa. Thank you. Master, congratulations on your daughter's victory in the cooking contest. She owes it all to the education you've given her. Haha, Cube is toting up to my father. How about that egg of the bird of paradise that she won? Should I cook it up immediately? What? You want me to eat it? Huh? Ordinarily, I would think an egg of the bird of paradise would be something to eat, but it's such a cute little egg. Now I'm going to win the cooking contest twice in a row just to show you what happens for each one. So for now, we're not going to eat it. What? You won't eat it? What a waste. Oh good, the egg is safe. Now let me mention here that technically, you don't have to win multiple different tournaments. You could just for every single year, just continuously win the cooking tournament over and over and over and over again and just make a lot of money like that. But we're going to be brave and adventurous and win everything. We're going to be overachievers. So she's happy now because she has no stress and her relationship with me is perfect 100%. Your daughter's behaving again. Since the mistress is now 11 years old, you could choose her to have her work at the new job, lumberjack and salon. Farming is basically superior to lumberjacking because you get strength and constitution. Lumberjacking, you only get strength, and then the salon is a trap because it reduces your strength. And then half the time you fail at it anyway because I guess your art isn't high enough. Even if you have really high art and sensitivity, sometimes you still fail. And in this game, again, when you work the full period in a row with no failures, you can get a 50% extra cash. Let's talk about her studies. Everyone in town always wants to eat my cooking. Yeah, you're the champion. So for now, we're going to just strengthen her up, toughen her up a bit, and then we're going to win the cooking contest a second time. Strengthen her up with the farming. And now that I've shown you guys that you can win the first year, even with some poor planning, I'm gonna in the future will use and describe some of the tricks you can do in this game. Farmer Bongor, I'm the boss of this here farm. Name's Bongor. I may own the land, but the crops still come from God. Work straight and hard, or I'll take it out of your hide. Cherry worked well today. Now the animations are kind of interesting because, like, when you fail, she could drop the hay on her head, or when she's feeding the horse bites her by accident. She kicks her legs up, the Japanese anime style. Well, now I do believe you deserve a bonus, my dear. 9 days pay plus half again is 135. You see, that's from succeeding every single day, not failing. Sweat in your brow. Let's work hard. So you see, I'm building up constitution and strength, which is really good, and I'm gaining lots of money. Cherry won the egg of the bird of the paradise in the cooking contest. A month has passed since she put aside without eating it. Miss Cherry. Oh my, you hatched from the egg. Thank you for not eating me. We birds of paradise live for 1,000 years. Because of that, and because our eggs are nourishing and delicious, humans are always stealing it. It's terrible. Really. It's a good thing I didn't eat it. Well, I'm going back to my home in the south. Goodbye, Cherry, with a kind heart. You do. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Be careful and don't let any humans catch you. Thank you, but don't worry, humans only take our eggs. lice flies off toward the south. Until yesterday, that chick was just a little egg, but now that it will live for 1,000 years. Life is mysterious, isn't it? Cherry's touched by life's mysteries. Her sensitivity goes up 100 points. I'm pretty sure that will eliminate any variance in the future cooking contests. Child's become delinquent. Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna yell at her. Our scolds Cherry. You should be lucky that you have a nice home like this, and you have the chance to be a productive member of society, instead of a decadent member of society from before. That's why I had to go defeat the Lord of Darkness. Here you are making an honest living, farming with Bangor, and you get to read the Count of Monte Cristo when you go home. That's a pretty good life. I see, Father. I'm sorry. Stress goes down 76 points. I wonder if you will get turned away for being a delinquent. Nope, sweat on your brow lets you know you're working hard. So even though we're not doing any work, you notice our stats are still going up. That's okay. Oh, that was a critical failure speech. It looks like it's going to pop again, so I'll say it. You're nothing but a useless slip of a girl. I wouldn't mind if you didn't come back. Let's knock on our family door. Master, mistress, a traveling salesman has come to visit. Greetings, sir. Wouldn't you like to buy one of these rare items from distant lands? He usually shows up when you have 1,000 gold or more. Let's see. The buxomized pill is not something I can encourage an 11-year-old girl to participate in. This increases her breast size. The Venus Jewels is a useful item. It gives you plus your age, so it'll be 12 next time on your birthday. In charisma, refinement, and sensitivity, I believe. But right now, since we're working farming, we're not entering the social circles yet, or refinement's not that important, so I don't think we should buy this. We can't afford the science robe. That leaves 3 items: a spirit ring, unicorn flute, and a demon pendant, of which the spirit ring and the demon pendant are useful. I'll buy the spirit ring for now. This is a ring made from the egg of a spirit. It's very valuable, but I'll give it to you for a special price. Sure, why not? You have keen eyes, sir, and the salesman gleefully makes his exit. I don't know about this. I don't like buying peddlers like him. The daughter is still delinquent. You know what? Right now, my daughter, she just has, really nice cooking skill, cleaning skill, housework abilities, and then the sensitivity. But, we don't really know how to fight. You can tell our combat skill, combat attack, magical abilities are all very terrible. We have some constitution, so, we have good muscles and a bit of strength, but there's no way you could really survive in combat against anybody. So I'll show you a trick that I figured out myself. I innovated. It's a way to avoid combat, and this way you can actually explore all the areas and grab all the goodies without ever engaging in combat with any monsters. So this is an exclusive tactic that you can learn from this video. We could have done this from the first year to gain a lot of money by exploring areas unchallenged, but I wanted to show you guys that it is possible to get, a very good game going without doing any cheating, just doing housework and the babysitting. Because once you have the first year's money, you're pretty much set. But, we're going to maximize our outcomes, so I'll show you this. So first, we're going to just work like what we did before, and then we're going to adventure. Now, this is the easiest here. We're going to go to one of the most dangerous areas west, the desert. A frightening desert rumored to open onto hell. It is recommended that only those with thorough training adventure here. Add to schedule. Do you really want to send her on an adventure without any weapons or armor? Yeah, that's fine, because I know what I'm doing, so it shall be done. So here we are being useless again, just building attributes. There is also a safeguard. Notice our constitution is high. That correlates to our HP. You can't just lose combat by making your HP go to 0. There's another way. You can automatically run away from your combat if your fighting reputation or your magical reputation is reduced to 0. Or rather, I should say your morale. And your morale, when it's reduced to 0, you have a huge chance of running away if you take another hit. And your morale is based upon your fighting or magical reputation. But since right now we have no reputation, basically, we have enough HP from a huge constitution to take a hit and survive, and we'll run away because we have low morale. But here, so Cherry heads out into the western desert. So I will show you. Basically, the random encounters in this game occur every 15 seconds or so. So you'll notice that around 15 seconds, I will encounter somebody. It doesn't matter if I'm running around or standing still. Maybe another 3 seconds and someone's going to pop up. No. Sometimes when you're right at the start of the gate, and no one pops up. Let's see, Wester's points the Tamuran Desert, morning extremely dangerous. I'm just gonna walk out a little bit so someone pops up. Really? This playthrough is full of a lot of rarities. You'll have had an encounter already. Well, I guess I could show you what I'm talking about, how you could take the extra hit. If you value your life, do not enter the holes in the sand. So if you have an encounter, something's out there, it's a goblin, what do I do? When you have high sensitivity, you can talk your way out of things. Let's try to hide. Cherry quickly conceals herself. The goblin wanders by without ever noticing Cherry. Now, let's count around 15 seconds, and you'll notice that I'll get another encounter. So, that was around 15 seconds, and here's another encounter. Okay, so the trick is, you want to camp every 13 seconds or so, and you can avoid an encounter. It resets the timer. So for example, and maybe that was like 12 seconds. So we'll camp, take a rest. Cherry breaks camp. I'm gonna grab 800 gold here. There's a forced script here. As Cherry approaches the entrance to the ruins of Dragon, blocks her path. Dragon. Girl, this is the entrance to Dragon Ruins. There's no place for humans in their life. Dragon Ruins. These ruins have been my family home since ancient time. Filthy humans coming in here mess the place up. Well, what are you saying? Still, if you really want to get in, I'll let you pass if you pay 20 gold toll. So for all your pride, this is actually just about money. See what you like. Dragons begin donating their fortunes when they're young, so they can be happy in their old age. Is that so? Now, the whole point of paying the gold is so you can wander in here and grab an item that increases your fighter's reputation that you can sell for gold, like 1,000 something gold, and you can talk to his grandfather. Since we don't really need to do that right now, we're just going to turn back, but I just want to show you this area. So we're back. Maybe I didn't really want to crawl around some crumbly ruin anyway. Okay, but these are dragon ruins. They're a holy place to live full of dragons, which you can't find just anywhere. It's too dangerous to see you. I'm pretty sure that resets the 15 seconds, but we will do the trick anyway. You notice we haven't run into any new monsters yet. We're going to go here, trigger an event. So this pool, normally you just gaze at it and nothing really happens. You gain a little bit of sensitivity. Here it says, as Cherry stands by a spring, the surface of the water begins to move in sparkling waves. Oh, the waves soon become a shaft of the spray, and the spray takes on the form of the beautiful spirit of the spring. Please give me back my egg. What? I am a spirit of the spring. I watch over the water here. The jewel of the spirit ring, which carries a spirit egg. That's the ring we bought from the traveling merchant. A spirit egg? Once every 99 years we lay an egg. Last year I laid my egg at last, but was stolen by someone. The egg will naturally hatch after a year's time, but a newborn spirit cannot survive without water from the spring. Oh my. The lifespan of spirit of the spring is exactly 100 years. If the spirit does not have a child, then the spring will lose its protection. It will dry up and die. Please give me back my egg. You poor thing, but this was a gift from my father. It's very important to me. Well, Cherry, these are just material goods. You wouldn't want to separate a mother from her child, would you? So give it back. Well, I understand your problem. Here, take this back. back. Thank you, you have saved the spring. No need to thank me, it really belongs to you after all. What a wise child. You're so nice, I wish you a wonderful life. The spirit of the spring smiles warmly and disappears into the water. Cherry's refinement went up 50 points. That would be very useful if it wasn't for the fact that farming would decrease it. So we've done some good karma for today. So apparently that encounter did not reset the 15-second rule. It's a giant crow, what do I do? Let's hide again. Giant crow wanders by without ever noticing Cherry. Alright, so we're gonna... It's probably about far enough. If we go to the right area over here, you go into the entrance of hell, where you can gain stat boosts by parting with Lucifron, but we're going to avoid doing that for now. Found some gold. When you have high sensitivity, you can find stuff from occasionally. This nice bonus. Cherry picks up 22 gold. And our 600 gold here, and then something's out there. It's a dragon. Let's hide again. Dragon spot. Cherry will now talk. Grrr. Dragon doesn't seem interested in talking to the fight. Now, do you notice how our morale is very low? So that'll work out. We'll flee before we die. Cherry attacks. Dragon attacks. Takes 88 damage. You run away as fast as you can. Fled the battle. So that's kind of the insurance in case we mistime it, that we will survive anyway. So here, let's camp nice and early. Get one more treasure. 350. Camp again. We'll be very conservative. And we're done. And you see, I was not attacked again. Collected a lot of goods very safely. Welcome back. You're 2 days ahead of schedule. It's quite a feat to achieve while still so young. When you're attacked by monsters, I'm sure the mistress is quite able to take care of herself. Magic reputation went up by 2 points. Cherry spends the remaining 2 days at home. There's a knock at the Our family door. Master, mistress, a traveling salesman has come to visit. This guy again. Now, we got kind of unlucky because if you tell him no, he usually doesn't come back. But I really don't want to be spending our money on this kind of stuff. We'll buy the Venus jewels. It's the stat booster that gives you stats every time it's your birthday. This is a necklace once worn by a goddess, so it brings luck. It will ensure that your daughter grows up into a beautiful woman. Gold. Stress down to 0. Go talk to the young officer, aka the prince. We meet again. Can we really only meet in January? Cherry passes some time pleasantly with the young officer. I had fun today. Will you come again next year? But I don't even know your name. But I promise. Yes, I promise. I'll see you next year. Let's see. Let's work on the farm again. Papa, this is my present to you. I made a cigarette case myself. I hope you like it. Well, it's well made, but I don't smoke. Now, being on the robust diet has a downside to it. You'll notice that she's a little heavy for her age. She's 110 pounds, and she's only 11. But there is a way to get around that without going on any diets. And I will show you, because during the summer months, if you go vacationing, you can lose a lot of weight through swimming. It's cool. Stress down again. We just keep building our stats. That refinement going down makes me sad. let's win the painting contest. Artistic contest. So let's take some art classes for now. That'll reduce the amount of stress she gets so she doesn't become delinquent, and we can make more money through farming next month. Again, I deliberately played a couple months where I did not get much income from farming to show you that you can play in a suboptimal way. Starting today, Cherry will study art. Court artist Filkins. I'm the royal court artist Filkins. Through painting, I'll teach you the mysteries of art. Cherry is showing steady improvement. There's all for this lesson. Same thing. Come now, let's begin. Showing steady improvement. I don't know how him walking around helps, improve your art. He gives you a random opportunity to paint a painting, which you don't really want to do until your art skill is high, especially since it costs money to paint the picture. So your daughter's behaving again. So chat. Seems impossible for an ordinary girl to defeat the monsters outside the castle. Oh, don't you worry about that. We'll have no problems with that in the future. Looks like we got a raise at the farm. We went from 10 gold to 12. Yep, see, now we're back to working well again. Making lots of money. So sometimes if your child is being incredibly useless, you just need to reduce her stress as much as possible and then start over. Stress is quite high. Which one? Daughter became delinquent. Scold. Down 100 points. Let's learn some more painting. Now, again, it's 40 gold a day, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, the king, he's cheap, ungrateful guy. He gives you 500 gold a year. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? We're trying to paint a picture. There's no real point right now. You can't win a contest with this picture, but, let's replace this one. I'll show you what happens if you do paint a picture. Costs $100. Cherry quickly dashes off a painting. Master, I'm done. Very good. If I were to venture to give it a score, I would say it would be around 51 points. It's called Still Life of Apple of a Wine Bottle. Alright, let's not paint another one until we get to around 100 in art. Cherry mastered a novice level string. Next time you'll be the adept level class. You can never go beyond your maximums, but being in a harder level class means that you increase your stats quicker. What are you doing, Dad? Do you think the gods really exist? Yeah, they do, especially since I know you were given to me by the gods. I mean, in a world with like Luciferon, I'm pretty sure the gods exist. Becoming very healthy. Look at that. Strong constitution and strength. It's kind of sad. Daughter working 1 month in farming makes more than I do in 1 year. Daughter's becoming delinquent. Again. Scold. Alright, well, it's the summer months. We'll now show you guys what I'm talking about with the weight loss trick. Alright, so she's 113 pounds, right? Go to the sea. Look at that weight coming down. She's having fun too. Welcome home. I bet the sea is a lot of fun in the summertime. It sure is. We're going to go to the sea again. If you go to the mountain at certain times, your daughter can gain weight. Father and child leave together for a summer vacation by sea. Look at that weight dropping. So in 1 month we lost like what, 6-7 pounds? It's pretty good. One of the reasons to have a lower weight, is to fit into dresses, and you'll notice that the character, her picture is now a little slimmer. You especially just see from the face. Your daughter's behaving again. That's good. I guess swimming does your body a lot of good. I love you, Dad. I hope you always be happy. She says that, number one, because we have a very good relationship, but those are words that every father should hear from their child. Let's see. Farming. After scolding, stress will go to 0, and then after Harvest Festival, she won't be delinquent again. So again, let's see, we still max our social skills. Art is getting pretty high. Housework reputation is good. Sensitivity is much higher than it used to be than the prior cooking contest. So this time we're going to ace it. Constitution, strength are becoming really good. She's got a beast of a body. Go to the festival. So we're going to win the cooking contest again. And I'm going to show you what happens when you eat the egg. So this is going to be, you know, a complete stomp. We're just going to annihilate everyone. You're free to make any dish you choose, blah, 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 blah. Let's see which judges there are this time. It's the, okay, the general. Neatly presented choo-choo. Are they trying to test me? Crunch, crunch. This is competition. This is irresistible. Judging is finished. And you're going to see some crazy number for me. First place winner is Cherry with 272 points. Cherry sauteed chicken with vegetables with 272 points. Thank you for telling my father once. Cherry, your dish was delicious. Smack, smack, quick. So, got another egg, 3,000 gold, and increased housework reputation. So, of course, we'll buy a present. She'll buy the book, The Gift of Intelligence, and this time the book shall be, let's see, Grimm's Fairy Tales, to spark her artistic spirit. Cherry Hour, 12th birthday, and now the Venus Charms jewel should also trigger that we bought from the traveling merchant. Happy birthday, mistress. This is a present from your father. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Papa. I always wanted to read fairy tales. Cherry, bearer of the Venus jewels and the spirit of the necklace, I give to you the blessing of the beautiful goddess Venus, which just happens to be your patron goddess. Refinement went up 12 points, charisma went up 12 points, sensitivity went up 12. You notice that coincides with her age. Congratulations on winning the contest. Here's this egg. You want to eat it? Yeah, we're going to eat it. This is what happens when you eat it. Okay, just admit. What a lovely egg. Sniff the poor thing, but so delicious. Eating the egg will bring you luck, and it's good for you too. Constitution won 50 points. Your daughter's behaving again. Since the mistress is now 12 years old, you can have her choose to work at new jobs in masonry and hunter. There's no real reason to work as a mason, especially now that you're getting raises at the farm, and farming is so good for you. And the hunter, the pay isn't that great, and also you can develop combat skill. Just having combat skill, no combat attack isn't really worth it, and you develop a lot of sin while you're at the job, I guess, from killing animals. You'll notice that this face that she has, and that pops up occasionally where she's like smiling, like ultra happy, that basically can only happen with a blood type O or B, because your stress level has to be 0, and also you have to have max relationship with the father. Let's see. Other topics. Do these clothes look good on me? Yeah, they look good on you. So we got quite a bit of gold now. So this year we said we're going to win the painting contest. So let's increase our art a little bit. You can increase your art through dancing. And we're going to go back to painting afterward. Toby the dance instructor. Skill at dance is an important weapon for a girl, aiming to make her debut in high society. Dancing is a weapon, huh? I guess the body can be a weapon. For your own sakes, study it well. Cherry showing steady improvement. Now, come to think about it, if I wanted to place more optimally, I should have worked at the farm first, and then when she's tired, I could scold her to 0, and then take lessons. Lessons are over for now. So it builds charisma, art, and constitution. The hero Hour's adopted daughter, Cherry? Yes. I'm Paimon. I'm a demon who watches over success and prestige. It looks like you've become quite popular in high society lately. Haha, you needn't be afraid of me because I'm a demon. I help people to achieve success. You see, I love successful people. You seem to have a lot of potential, so I dropped by especially to help you out. Potential? Yes, you have potential. The success I'm talking about is recognition by society. I can raise your reputation. If you strive for success, I'll give you power to help you achieve it. Remember that. Success is a badge given only to those who work for it. Blinding light, decorum raised by 3. Little kids are really cute, aren't they? I love babysitting. Alright, well, let's farm up a bit. And then we can take some classes. So you see the refinement's going down to 0 again, but that's okay because we're not really building the social path right now. Child's becoming delinquent. Let's reduce stress down to 0. Take some classes so we don't make the stress go too high. Actually, let's do 1 dancing, then 2 painting. Sometimes you can get really bad luck and you don't paint a picture, even though your art is already maxed out. Come on, see, he won't let me paint a picture. I'm just going to waste a lot of money now getting sensitivity. Let me paint a picture. Alright, very good. Cherry, you did very well today. How about trying to paint a picture? Yep, paint a picture. Sure, smart master, I'm done. Very good. If I were an adventurer to give it a score, I would say it would be around 100 points. It's called Advent of the Angels. And there you go. We've already won the painting contest. Art contest. There's a knock at the Our family door. Let me guess, it's either the fortune teller or the traveling merchant. Guess who is, huh? Oh, never mind! A girl with cute little wings was floating outside the door. Oh my, this is... Hello, is this Cherry's house? Hello, who are you? Don't remember? A year ago I was an egg. You returned me to my mother. That was at the lovely lake in the desert zone. Of course, the spirit of the spring. How nice. Look how big you've gone. We remained children for 1 year after we were born. While we are children, we have wings. When we become adults, we shed our wings and then must guard the spring for 100 years. What about your mother? Your mother will die soon. I'll become an adult and take her place. Really? You have to be separated from your mother only a year after being born. I'm not sad or anything. It's just a rule. Oh, you look pretty sad to me. I came here today to reward you. Thank you very much for returning me to my mother. I'll make your heart even more beautiful. Abracadabra, hocus pocus. Baby spirit chants a magic spell. Blinding flash of light. When Cherry comes to her senses, the spirit is gone. Oh, wow, she left some money. Oh, 2,000 gold. And sensitivity went up 100 points. So we have a net profit of 1,000 gold, 50 refinement, and 100 sensitivity. It's pretty good. So I guess there is a good reward for being a kind-hearted person. Your daughter's behaving again. Alright, how is she doing? I feel great today. Good, so do I. And you're going to feel more great after talking to a young officer. Meet again. Can we really only meet in January? Deja vu. I had fun today. We promised again to come again next year? Well, you still didn't tell me your name, but okay. Now, it's possible for your child to run away. She hasn't run away yet. So I guess in one way we've gotten, pretty good results with that. So let's work again. See, Hunter, only 8 gold. I believe masonry, it decreases your daughter's charisma. You don't want to do that. So, already won the cooking tournament. We've won it 2 different ways, 2 different outcomes. Now we're going to win the painting tournament, the art tournament. That was my birthday again, got another gift. After the artistic tournament, we'll focus on the dancing tournament. Daughter's become delinquent. It's gold. Stress is down 95 points. Actually, let's see. Yeah, we could either do dancing or the combat tournament. To see how I feel about that. What are our stats? You know what? Let's do some combat training first. So we could either, there's 2 ways we could do this. We could either build our magic, or we could build up our melee skills, like fencing. Generally, I would say magic is the superior way to go. There are fewer ways to defend against magic. Magic is more consistent. There are many ways in this game that you can boost your magical traits. So I guess, let's take the harder path and go with fencing, especially since my first playthrough we went with magic. So again, take fencing 3 times in a row. Now when we go down this path, it's possible to run into people challenging you for duels, or people running by the school and challenging everyone inside, and if no one fights, then they destroy the sign. It's pretty funny actually. Starting today, chair study fencing. Left door, the swordsman. I'm the fencing teacher here. My name is Or. First name, Lefto. Call me Lefto. My style of teaching is a little rough, but it's good experience, so you'll find it quite useful. I say, looking at his eye, I guess he's been through some rough patches. That's all for now. Don't forget to practice regularly. Here we go again. Let's just get right down to it and begin practice. I believe combat skill or magical skill is whether or not you will hit, and then how much damage you do is combat attack or magical attack, and then defense is whether you get hit or how much damage you take when hit. Dar's behaving again. How are you doing? Seems impossible to defeat monsters outside the castle as a little girl. Don't worry, you're not an ordinary little girl. You're the son, you're the daughter, even though it's adopted daughter of the greatest swordsman that ever lived. Some farming in. So now that we've started training in the martial arts, it's possibly being challenged while you're at your normal jobs, like going to the farm, or even if you walk to the store in town. Let's become delinquent. Scolder, stress down 100 points. Alright, let's learn. What was our fencing score? It was 57. Combat skill is not that important right now to us because there's another course that focuses on combat skill and combat defense. So we're going to max out our combat skill no matter what. We're going to get our combat attack up first and then switch courses. The defense course is the fighting course here. So we'll take fencing 3 more times. And we still have not bought any armors or anything, but that's okay. I believe Leftor is the guy who he'll ask you to, he'll promote you to the higher level, and he'll just say it's only so he can charge you more money. Let's see if we can get that screen to pop up. I actually think the animation is kind of funny. You got people just trying to chop, and the fatter guy in the left corner, he's having difficulty keeping pace. Yes, next time you come, I'll put you in the add-up level class. You require a higher level of skill with the sword and a higher tuition as well, don't forget that. Okay, never mind. Art thou Cherry, the girl being raised by the hero Hour? Yes, that's me, but who are you? Valkyria, who watches over battle. Cherry, you have been enthusiastic and devoted in your study of the ways of war. You have shown much improvement in the guarding of all true warriors. I have come to praise your training and give you a reward. Blinding light comes. My body seems lighter somehow. Combat skill 1 of 3 points. It's pretty good. Daughter's behaving again. It's good that you're behaving. Oh, I skipped that dialogue. It's like, oh, Dad, you're from a faraway country. I'd like to go there sometime. Sure, we can go there sometime. Let's see. We're going to do a combination this time. A little bit of fencing just to max out the combat attack. And we're going to go on vacation to the sea to go lose some weight. So I got a promotion to 15 gold. That's pretty good. You'll see the time and a half, 180 gold. Here we go. Just finish combat attack. We'll see. Losing weight. I believe if we do fencing 3 times in a row again, it's possible for Valkyria to come one more time, and we could raise another skill, but there's no real reason to waste time and money doing that. She's in a good mood. Dad, do you think the gods really exist? I think you asked me that question before, but yeah, I know they do exist. Let's farm up, or do some weight. Senior farmhand now. Maybe next time you'll become farm manager. He is really fierce this summer. I'm worried about the mistress herself. But the mistress is ready wearing her summer dress. There's no reason to worry at all. Oh, good. First become delinquent. Scold. Oh, let's just lose a lot of weight. See, you can go have free time, but she may go off as a delinquent and buy stuff and not waste your gold. You can, supervise her, ask Cube to look after her, make sure she doesn't buy anything. But again, I'll look after her myself with vacation, and we'll lose weight too. Let's see. Look at those pounds melting off. I guess all that tanning with the clothes on really makes you lose a lot of weight. Losing weight. She's happy, and you notice her face got a little thinner again. We don't need to be on a robust diet anymore, so change to normal diet. We're building a lot of constitution ready for the farming, close to being maxed out. Talk to our other topics. Cherry is such a beautiful name. I love it. It's good. Let's see. Farming. Maybe we get promoted again to 18. Salary money for the harvest. Scold. Alright, so we're gonna enter the art contest. I'm just gonna save. Let's see, art festival. Display painting made in art class competition based on points for artistic merit. Schedule. There's no way we're going to lose this. The art festival is held by His Majesty the King in order to deepen his understanding of art. Why is he His Majesty the King and not just His Majesty? It has been a pathway to success for many up-and-coming artists from the kingdom and beyond. His Majesty the King is as eager as always to view your entries. Cherry's paintings displayed alongside many others. Advent of Angels. Magnificent! I can't wait to show it to the king. Many people have gathered at the festival, walk around looking at the paintings and commenting on them. It seems that Cherry's painting received quite a lot of attention. The exhibition is over. Next, the impartial judges will decide the winners of the gold, silver, and copper medals. So the day comes for judges make their announcement. And not to spoil it, but I'm definitely going to win. I'll now announce the winners. Copper medal goes to Rodon's Forlorn Food Storage Room with 85 points. His Majesty the King grants to Rodon a sum of 800 gold. Second place goes to Falcon's Still Life of the Great Commander Darrigan's Lobster and Cup with 86 points. Prize is 1,200 gold, but first points gets the best. There we go. 4,000 gold! And artist brush. This is extreme honor. My father will be so happy for me. Cherry, you're quite skillful. May you go on to paint many more such wonderful works. Master brush is worth a lot to sell. It also gives plus art. Social reputation went up. So we've won 2 of the tournaments out of the 4. She turned 13. Of course we're going to buy a gift. We're going to buy the Gift of Intelligence again. Which book is this? It is Wuthering Heights. 13th birthday, Venus Charm should activate again. Happy birthday, mistress. Present from your father. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Papa. I've actually heard about Wuthering Heights in class before. I have a soft spot for Garfield. Cherry, bearer of the Venus jewels and the spirit of the necklace, I give to you the blessing of the beautiful goddess Venus. Let's pump up our attributes a bit. Knock on our family door. Asked our mistress of traveling salesmen come to visit. We could buy the spirit ring and just keep recycling that. I'll show you something different. Yes, this is a very rare dress. We're going to buy a Siren's Robe for 1,000 gold. Charisma plus 40. This dress was once worn by a noble woman in a now vanished country. It will make your daughter a woman of matchless beauty. Buy it. 4,000 gold. That is a lot of money. That's like 8 years worth of salary. The salesman gleefully makes his exit. I don't know about this. I don't know from buying from peddlers like this. He's behaving again. Hope you're not behaving because I bought you a super expensive dress. Since the mistress is now 13 years old, you can choose to have her work at her new job, Graveyard. There's really no reason to do that. You can build magical defenses there, but it pays horribly. And the only other reason to work there is there's a one-time event where you can fight the risen soul of a dead knight, and you can collect like 2,000 gold. So we'll do that later. Talk to her. How are you doing? So Dad, you're from a country far away to the east. I'd like to go there sometime. Sure. And I can almost guarantee you cannot wear the siren robe. Mistress, I don't think you should wear clothes like that until you're older. Spoil sport. Okay, well, if she was older, I think she's not thin enough, so we'll see. So, let's see. We're going to try to enter the... Ooh, this is a conundrum. We've been training her for combat, but also just bought the dress. So, let's see. Let's see. I suppose we can do the dancing contest first. Back to our good friend farming. Buying the Siren's dress is a very big commitment. That was 4,000 gold. It was a ton of money. Dreadful cold wave. Changing the winter dress, of course. Be nice and warm in these clothes. Daughters become delinquent. I'm sorry. Stressed out 71 points. Let's dance our delinquency away. Okay, that was a rip-off. I spent 400 gold to make my charisma go up too. Switching to depth level. Wasting a lot of gold. 650 gold. Or is that 630 gold to make my charisma go up 5 points? Alright, you know, I love you, Dad. I hope you always be happy. It's a very heartwarming thing to hear. Got to make some changes. I'm going to go back to the desert to show you another special event. Along with, we're going to sell that demon charm that we bought, which will help. Selling that demon charm to the demons will reduce our morals to 0, but I'm pretty sure we haven't really worked on our morals at all, so it really doesn't make a difference. Doors become delinquent. Let's see where our morals at. 20. Okay, it really doesn't make a difference at this point. Scold, stress down. January, we're going to talk to the prince again. We meet again. Can we really only meet in January? That's what we said last time. Had fun today. I will see you next year. So, let's see. Take some the fighting plat. Actually, let's see what different areas look like for vacation for fun. Then we'll go adventure in the desert. So let's go to the mountains. Nope, because of the intense cold wave this winter, the mountain roads are closed. Travel to the mountain is impossible. Let's go to the sea. Scenic view. Actually, quite like the composition of that picture. She kind of wonder, why does Cube have a wistful look on his face? Is it like he wants to go to vacation too? Hour turned 26 this month. Happy birthday, Papa. This is my present to you. I made this walking stick myself. Hope you like it. I think I'm a little young for a walking stick, but, you know, perhaps this is a hint to the injuries I sustained. Did I, like, lose, like, a leg or something? Sherry heads out into the western desert. I don't think I need to use that technique. This time, because you have high constitution, high skill, even though I don't have a weapon, and then my sensitivity's high, so I can talk my way out of battles. A lot of them. Sherry found some gold. 48 gold. So you see something's out there, it's the goblin dude. Now if I talk to him, Cherry Hill's goblin. You know, it's really dangerous around here. Oh, really? Let's go back here to that dragon. Cherry approaches the ruins. Dragon blocks our path. Back to get you to bring the 200 gold toll. Let's beat the crap out of them. Some dragon who are blowing travelers with a ridiculous toll. I, Cherry, daughter of the great warrior Hour, will exterminate you. I'm so good I don't even need an actual sword to defeat you with swordsmanship. Stupid. Do you really think that human can defeat a dragon? I'll show you. Fight. Oh wow, actually maybe I should have brought the weapon. Cherry runs as fast as she can get away. Get away. Oh, okay, no, I did hit him times. Means I can't get away. Haha, boy, are you dumb? As if a girl like you couldn't beat a dragon like me. Hehe. Ugh, what a jerk. Oh no, Mr. Swift got yourself into Cube carries unconscious Cherry back home. Maybe I should have bought a weapon. But that was pretty good considering I didn't have a weapon. Dora's behaving again. Love you, Dad. Hope you always be happy. Alright, let's change our strategy somewhat. Would be really cool if you could actually use your swordsmanship without a weapon. Oh wait a minute. I think I know what the problem is. Our combat attack is full, but I thought my combat skill was full also, and it is not. That was the problem. We could try to be the empty-handed swordswoman again in a moment. Yes, I'm gonna do this. Just build up some combat skill. Now it's says it builds combat defense, but it does that later on, once you've reached at least a dev level. Carl Fox the fighter. Battle is won by he who is the most dedicated. Let's begin. Can agree with that. I guess beating a wooden stake over and over and over again builds combat skill. But you know, there's a famous saying from the Bruce Lee movie, Enter a Dragon. Boards, don't hit back. Your training in unarmed combat is over for now. Don't waver in your dedication. Hit the board some more. Alright, if this builds combat skill. Daughter's behaving again. I love you, Dad. I hope you always be happy. So we are overachievers. We're gonna win all the tournaments. Nice and early. We'll become a great swordsman. Swordswoman. Swords lady. Maiden of blades. Knightus. Daughter became a delinquent. Could pound out some of that frustration on those stakes. Oh, that was strategy? Nope. Not doing that. Fighting. Alright, here we are. Alright. Adept. That's good, because then we can build up the prized combat defense. How are you doing? Look, it's really cute, aren't they? I love babysitting. We'll do one more of these. We're going to do one of farming. We're going to lose a little weight. Combat defense should start pumping you up. Our constitution is nearly maxed out. Her strength is very high. I suppose she can out bench press everyone watching this show. Weight going down. Let's change into the summer dress. She's looking pretty happy. Dad, do you think the gods exist? Yeah, I know they do exist. Let's just lose some weight. Losing the weight. All that tanning, it's not good for your skin, but I guess it's good for your weight. Cherry, Valkyria, come in. I'm Valkyria, who watches over battle. Thou art Cherry, heeding my words, thou hast been diligent in thy study. Come again and praise thy efforts in the reward thee. Blinding light feels more powerful somehow. Yes, combat attack went up 4 points. That's good. You know, she's definitely skinnier now. How are you doing? I feel great today. That is good. Alright, so... let's see. Yeah, we're going to do this. This time, we're going to be the unarmed swordsman and win. Even though our combat skill isn't maxed out yet either. But that's okay. I mean, you always seen those stories that the knight defeats the dragon with a weapon or through magic. We're going to top that. We're going to do it unarmed. With fencing. Fencing of the mind. Or like those movies where the swordsman picks up like a piece of grass. Or even better than that, just the empty air. Let's talk again. Hey cutie, wanna go for a walk? Alright, I'm back again. Back again. Did you bring the 200 gold home? Nope, I brought my empty-handed sword to fight you. Alright. Yep, Drag takes 54 damage from my empty-handed technique. Cast a spell, 16 damage. 60 damage from my empty-handed weapon. How'd you like that? The swords lady with no sword. could I have been beaten by a human girl? You seem kind of weak for a dragon. How old are you anyway? 12. What? You're younger than me. I thought dragons were all hundreds of years old. Loud mouth wench. They're young dragons, you know? Well, you have a lot of nerve. I'm beating you. Now get out of my way. The dragon slinks away into the ruins. What kind of dragon gets beat by a swords lady without a sword? So you could sell this for a lot of money. Sell it for half, 1,100. Fighter's reputation plus 20. Dragon's fang. Cherry enters the stone chamber. She sees an aged dragon standing before her. Oh, a dragon. Just as Cherry readies herself for battle, the old dragon calls out to her in a soft voice. Human girl, do not be afraid. I'm old. I'm retired from this world. I don't have energy to fight, really. Yes, unlike humans, dragons don't lie. You're rude, but okay, I believe you. Ho ho ho, what a nice child, but it's no place for children. It's dangerous to go home. But when I come back later, he'll be singing a different tune. Go back to visit the spring without the spirit ring and see what happens. I believe she looks at it, gazes it, and then achieves some sensitivity. Something's out there. It's a giant crow. What do I do? Talk. Cherry hails the giant crow. Coo! What a beautiful little spring. It feels like my soul has been cleaned. Wouldn't you think that the guardian would come out to greet Cherry? Sensitivity goes up by 2. See, we can talk our way out of battle. We don't need to be violent and kill for no reason. After all, a monster may look ugly on the outside, but who's to say that they're good or evil? Something's out there. A harpy. What do? I'm pretty sure they only always want to fight with you. Talk. I'll not speak to your kind. Harpy isn't interested in talking. It's a fight. Well, get destroyed by my swordless technique. Charm. Cherry enters the forbidden cave. Inside the cave, a jet black demon sits absorbed in meditation. A demon? What's this? This is the demon's cave. It isn't a place for humans to come to. Didn't you know that? Demon cave? You and your kind have no business here. It would be best if you left now. The demon mutters a spell and Cherry finds herself back in the mountain cave. Oh, that's right. I bought the Venus charms instead and not the Hypnotic charm. That's alright. I can show you something different. If you camp out here in front of the cave, you can run into Lucifron, the Lord of Darkness's party. Cherry breaks camp. Just as Cherry is packing up her things, she hears voices nearby, lifted in merriment. I wonder what that is. Cherry walks over toward the voices. I'm actually quite fond of the Cyclops demon on the left. The green guy, he has a funny look on his face. How did this happen? There's a human girl here. Demons! Haha, Lucifron, the Prince of Darkness. Don't look so frightened. Today we enjoy ourselves with drink. Will you join us? Actually, you'll find out in this game that all the interactions with the, Lord of Darkness, the demons, are actually quite peaceful. Can't drink your liquor. I'm not a drinking age yet. Haha, deference to your spunk, I'll give you some of my power. What kind of power would you like? You're basically exchanging faith for, an attribute. Let's say charisma, which is important for the dancing party. Fine, in exchange, I'll take some of your faith. Abracadabra, hocus pocus. Charisma went up 21 points, faith went down 9 points. Sin went up a bit too. You know what you think about it? I paid like thousands of gold for charisma to go up a little bit. And the dancing classes. Something's out there. Cool. We can get a little extra gold from this pit here. You could talk your way out of this even. Hails the Sand Raider. If you're confident that you're attractive, you should visit the old dragon. Yep, and that's what I was talking about later. Go back. We can fight at last. Swordless technique. 268 gold. So this is the other exit to town, which which is below the entrance where we came. When you go home from the alternate entrance, you usually gain a little bit of fighting or magical reputation. Welcome home, mistress. Fighter's reputation with 5 points. Daughter's become delinquent. Here's the salary. 6 gold. Save. Now, what did I say we were going to compete in? We're kind of freaking. Can't wear clothes like that until you're older. That puts a bit of a damper in my plans because you need to have a dress in order to compete. And we'd already spent 4,000 gold on that dress. You can buy either the cotton dress or the silk dress, but I mean, that's spending a lot of money. We could just win, the painting contest again. Might just do that for simplicity's sake. But let me see if we can even wear the silk dress. I know you can wear the cotton dress no matter what, but let's go all the way. In this elegant silk dress, you'll be the envy of everyone around you. Let's see. Alright, so she can wear it. Alright then, let us test our fortunes. Dance party. Should she wear? Can I let you wear it from here? Nope, she can't wear it until she's 15. Silk dress. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dance party, sponsored by Royal Family. Without further ado, let us begin the dance competition. The best contestants receive fabulous prizes. One by one, the ladies who have gathered announce the dances which they will be performing. I'm the head of the judges committee. Points will be awarded impartially on the basis of such things as grace and artistic merit. Now it's funny that the Minister of State, this guy, says that points will be awarded impartially. Because I'll show you later on what happens when you're friends with them. So they do a little bit of dance, and then you get a score. The girl who will perform first, she is a possible arch rival if you go down this artistic path. Let's see what kind of score this girl deserves. Let's see. So even though we had the best statistics, we may not win. Yeah, we got... Let's see... Toby. Yeah... We're going to reload that, especially since we rushed that. We spent a bunch of time working our defense. Actually, come to think about it, let's have some fun. Let's buy some chainmail, and let's be the swordless swords lady. Let's see how far we can take this. There's really only one person you need to be worried about. It's the pirate. Massol something. Ladies and gentlemen, here we'll decide who's the kingdom's best warrior. Thank you for coming. This contest is held tournament style. Your opponents have already been selected by random drawing. Check the bulletin board at the Coliseum's main entrance. I wish you all good luck. Holding a sword, even though I don't have a sword. Alright. Alright. can stomp you even without a sword. Oh, what a crit. You need more training from my school and I'll teach you. Alright, yep, again, didn't really prepare well for either one of these, so we're just going to reload, win the painting contest again. And we'll properly prepare for the next one. So here we are. Especially since we're going to get another one. Art Festival. Same thing. Here's my super painting. Magnificent. I can't wait to show it to the king. Surprise, surprise. Mine will be number 1. 4,000 gold. Master Rush. Buy a present. And the book this time, it will be, what book shall it be? It'll be the GRE study guide so she can get into graduate school. Cherry Hour 14th birthday. Happy birthday, mistress. This is a present from your father. Oh, I love it, Papa. Thank you. Now I can go to graduate school. Cherry bearer of the Venus jewels and the spirit of the necklace. I give you the blessings of Venus. Take some sack growth. Daughter's happy again. She's 14. She can work as a tutor or at the bar. There's no real point in doing either one of those. If you work at the bar, you can build your conversation skill to talk to the jester or the concubine, but you don't really need to do that. My bust size seems to be about average. Okay. Let's see. We're going to prepare her for the tournament, the combat tournament. First, we're going to do a little farming for income. You've made a name for yourself in martial arts. I, Horst Heimelman, challenge you to a duel. This Cherry's hurrying home. A warrior challenges her to a fight. On my duel and right in the street like this, what do I do? Of course I accept the challenge. I don't even need a blade to defeat you. You don't even have armor. That's alright. Now, of course, if you were playing this game without trying to show off, you would definitely buy a weapon, you would definitely buy armor too. Being by a girl is done for. Too bad you're the match for me. Trace quite a reputation won by 3 points. Your daughter's become delinquent. Well, now you can go and you can beat up on that post a little bit more. Build your character. I see you've made a name for yourself in martial arts. I, Katana Terror, challenge you to a duel. He looks like the guy opposite of Haomaru in Samurai Showdown. His Cherry's hurrying home, warrior challenges for a fight. What do I do? Of course you accept the challenge, even without a sword. He's not much of a terror. I don't even have a weapon. It's funny how the game never considers that you could be using swordsmanship without a sword. So the animation still has you with a sword. Now you're done. This is very important, because you notice after every duel you gain a little bit of fighter reputation. That's very important, because it allows you to take more hits, so you don't run away. So it's build or combat defense. All this money down the drain just to build up combat defense. Are you Cherry? Of course, I'm Marthia. Hi, there's one thing I'm pretty confident about is housework. I've heard you were going to cooking and cleaning too. Not all that good. 14 years old, just like you, so I was like thinking I'd like to be at least better than you. Please come to the cooking contest and compete against me. I don't have anything but my housework, whereas you got a sturdy constitution. God, near perfect constitution. So I don't want to lose to you in cooking. I want to gain confidence by beating you. This girl knows how to make friends. You see, housework is all I'm good at too. No? Well, I wouldn't want to lose too. Marthia. Marthia was the same age as me. Really? Let's both do our best. Yes, let's. Cherry has gained an unexpected rival to her skill at housework. Stress is 0 from a new burning desire to win. Too bad we got other things to focus on. Daughter's behaving again. Feel great today. We could just purely train in, the martial arts defense, but I think it's good to maximize some of your cash like this, farming. Our constitution is nearly maxed. Constitution nearly maxed. I believe one of the reasons why we do so much damage is also the strength attribute is extremely high. Yes, let's switch to winter dress. Daughter's become delinquent again. Well, nothing like a good scolding, nothing like talking to Prince Mysterious. Alright, we meet again. Promise to meet me again. Yes, I promise. I don't even know what your name is. And some schooling for more pounding of the steak. Expert level. Wow, expert level. A pair of gloves for my birthday. Okay, expert level to not gain any 2 points. That is pretty lame. All that gold wasted. Daughter's behaving again. Oh, she ran off. Cherry's nowhere to found. Oh no, master and mistress has run away. Can't do anything. Wait for her daughter's return. Wasted months, reputations all go down. That is a shame. That very rarely happens, especially like now. So Dad, you're from a country far away to the east. I'd like to go there someday. Let's just do the schooling. We're gonna do the art of swordsmanship without the sword. Swordswomanship without the sword. Master level. Now, if we were wearing armor or weapons, this is total overkill. Our combat defense is grossly high. 1 point for like what, 700 gold? I don't know about that. How are you doing? Yes, I know you want to go to that country of mine. It's time to lose some weight with the swimming. Go to sea. Lose a lot of weight. Them pounds shaving off. Change into summer dress. She looks happy. I'm happy for her too. And don't you think that the sound of the breeze is like someone saying it must be the spirit of the wind? Take some more fighting classes. Are you serious? 3 points for 550 gold? I don't know about that. Oh, this scrub's back for another fight. He already got beat without a weapon. He wants some more. Alright. So good at swordswomanship. Cut you without even a blade. But no matter what, I'm not gonna win. I'll be a man in this room. Bad, you're no match for me. My reputation is being pumped up gradually. Steady fighting. Probably leave our combat defense as is at 73 or 74. Cherry. Come in, gonna buff your attributes. Combat defense, alright. Oh, I accidentally clicked give her pocket money. That's alright, give her 60 gold. Takes down, I'll spend it wisely, stresses down a bit. Let's work at the farm. Let's lose some weight. Maxed out constitution. She could probably swim like 20 miles with no problem. To the sea, lose some weight. Alright, 99 pounds. Just really happy, feel great today. That's good. I see you made a name for yourself in the martial arts. I may challenge you to a duel. Yeah, I guess you've heard about my empty sword technique. Oh, you're done. Mia yields. I've lost. Too bad, you're no match for me. Fighter reputation growing. Doing is instead of trying to win all these tournaments, you just stick with one, and then you just build up your social reputation through all these years. But trying to, accomplish everything. Alright, now, so this is pretty crazy. I actually never thought about really doing this empty swordswomanship, no weapon, no armor whatsoever, but, I guess we could try it for fun. So, combat tournament. No, we're not going to the cooking contest. So we are crazy. Okay. Oh, she blocks through her cape. And when she's standing still, the wind blows automatically. No. Sorry, you're no match for me. We received 300 gold. Your cape can't block our empty-handed technique. Damu. He's a bit of an oddball. The first game I was playing, he challenged me like 10 times through the streets. Whoa ho. Okay. Okay, rematch with Leftor. Going to school with this scrub. Empty-handed technique. Take 3 damage. That's right. Our defense is paying off. We got that iron body from the martial arts. It is possible to time out battles, I think after 10 rounds, and then the winner with the most health wins. The winner is the person with the most health. One of the reasons I like magic more is it's very hard to dodge magic attacks in comparison to all the dodging that you see that goes on here. Oh, Leftor, you're done. Surrender. For someone as young as you to beat me, you must be a genius. Yeah, I don't even have a weapon or armor. Alright, Maso Halbar, he's the guy who usually wins these tournaments. He's rather powerful. He's a pirate chief and rated highly in both strength and technique. He seems to be weak in magic. Well, that doesn't really make a factor here. Har har har, you'll get no mercy from me. Look at that monstrous life bar morale. Let's see if our empty technique can stand a chance. 63 damage. Dodges the attack. 34 damage. Dodges the attack. 36. Dodges the attack. 58. Okay, we're dodging everything here. Great. Alacrity. Our agility is unsurpassed. 9 damage. Alright, so our body has paid off. I might win my timeout. 37 damage. 2. Enough, time's up. I declare Cherry to be the winner. Wow, so look at that. Our empty-handed swordswomanship actually succeeded. Ladies and gentlemen, this year again we had one magnificent bout after the other. We will now have the award ceremony where I present His Majesty the King. Well done, Cherry. I present to you first place in the tournament. You should get like ultra first place. Didn't have a single weapon or armor. I'm honored, Your Majesty. I'm sure my father will also be pleased. Cherry receives from the King a royal sword and a prize of 3,000 gold. This is actually a really nice sword. So it gives combat defense and refinement. The fighter's reputation went up by 20. I would think it should go up like 500. You have no sword, no armor. Congratulations, mistress. I'm certain your father will be very proud of you. Mistress turn 15. Let's buy a present. Book of Intelligence. What shall it be? She'll buy you... This will be like more like an e-book. I'm going to make a $120 donation to Wikipedia. Happy birthday. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Papa. Cherry bearer with the Venus Jewels. Give you stat buffs again. Doors behaving again. Gonna have her work in a sleazy bar. I don't think we're walking down that kind of path. Father Darchat, how are you doing? Dad, do you think the gods really exist? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So can we wear the siren robe? Yes, we can. I can see why they call it the siren's robe. So we spent 4,000 gold in the past to buy the siren's robe. Alright. We should probably start working on our decorum to go build up the social aspect now. We could try to win the dancing contest. This is the one thing bad about farming, is that decreases refinement, so we won't farm anymore. Bartholomew the Elder, now let me tell you something of the forms of courtesy, both ancient and modern. He's a wise man. By all means, come back sometime. Today in class we're discussing Wuthering Heights. I'm sure you've already read that before, so you have a leg up. Oh, winter. Yeah, let's switch back. It'll be nice and warm in these clothes, but not fashionable. We could just switch right back. The siren robe. Let's talk to the tonight. Yeah, you see someone wants to see me? A lady like yourself is always welcome here. The effects of decorum are already visible. Since Cherry spent some time conversing with tonight, you should never forget that you are a lady. Popularity 105 points. Let's talk to her. How are you doing? Little kids are really cute, aren't they? I love babysitting. Now you're probably wondering, you know, we're not farming anymore. What are we going to do about income? So I'll show you what we're going to do. You're adept level now. We meet again, Cherry. You're Paimon. Haha, don't be afraid. It's okay. You seem to be a hardworking person. I've come again to give you power as I promised. It's going to be art. Okay. First become delinquent. I don't think we really need that much art. One thing is you don't want to have one stat that you're not interested in be like super high. Like, you know, in this case, I don't want my daughter to become an artist for her ending. Let's go to the Royal Knight again. That refinement, decorum, shooting up to the roof. Maxed on decorum now. Alright, other topics? I'd like to slim down a little. Aren't you already skinny enough? But alright, okay. Young officer. Hi, we meet again. Can we really only meet in January? What do you think about my siren's dress? Cherry passes some time pleasantly with the young officer. Had fun today? Of course, I'll meet you again. You wanna slim down, huh? It's about time to go back into the desert, show you a thing or two. Show you how I would make money, and also show you what happens when you go back to the dragon when you're older. And also attractive. Happy birthday, Papa. This is my present for you. I made this muffler myself. Hope you like it. I do like it. I think we're at the master level now. So, empty-handed, here we are. I never equipped the sword. Still have no armor. That's okay. We can talk our way out of troubles. You know, it's really dangerous around here. I can agree to that. Cherry again enters this Dragonstone chamber. Oh, you're back. I've been waiting for quite some time to see you. Oh, you're such a nice girl. How'd you like this little guy to give you some pocket money? Old Dragon takes 227 gold out of the treasure chest in the middle of the chamber and gives it to Cherry. That number corresponds to your charisma. No, thank you. My, you're good looking. Come a little closer. Now, if you said it like that, I wouldn't go closer for sure, but I'll go closer to show you what happens. Cherry walks to the dragon just as he asks, then smack. Ack, yuck. Oh, I'm sorry. You were so good looking, I couldn't help myself. Don't be angry. It was just a harmless practical joke. Old dragon is not long for this world. I'm happy to see you're developing so nicely, though. You dirty old dragon. Hey, deference for an outstanding bust. I'll give you a special treasure, something you can't get very often. The old dragon takes a piece of cloth out of the treasure chest in the center of the chamber. These are the dragon tights, which are famous among swingers. They'll look good on you. Please take them. They actually have pretty good stat boosts, and you can sell them also, but we'll keep it. We'll have a little clothing collection. Is this some kind of underwear? Nope, it's a real outfit. What? This little scrap of cloth is? Stop thinking about it in just a second. It will show off your long, attractive legs and its futuristic shape and vivid, colorful figure most preferable. I don't know about this. Cherry takes the dragon. It's funny how the less clothing there is, the more expensive the price tag usually is. For women's clothing, it is. Oh, I'm pretty sure she wants to fight. Yep, I'll not speak your kind. Get defeated by my empty-handed swordsmanship. 247 gold. Camp here. Let's get some stats. Back to the party. Oh, this is what happens when your morals are very high. You know, you accept the drink. Okay, I'll have some. Mix a cup, drinks up. Sin goes up a lot. Wow, you can really down it. You have prospects that remember you. So at some point I should probably work at the church. But this is what I would do. You sit here and you can fight particularly skeletons. Although demons also show up. You want to fight skeletons because they give you a lot of money. And they usually don't run away because their morale is about the same as their HP. See, when you defeat the skeleton, you get gold. Sometimes they drop items too. Now, it would be horrifically boring for you to sit here and watch me grind over and over and over and over again. So, I'll show you what I'm going to do to simulate me, you know, sitting here just grinding out all these battles. Skeleton actually has a higher chance of running away here because I don't have a real weapon. 386 gold. So you can see I can make a lot of money here really fast. So I'm not going to make you watch me grind here over and over and over again. It would be a waste of time. Like, you get the point. You can make a lot of money like that. That way you don't have to rely on farming anymore because it lowers your refinement. Talk to you again. You know, it's really dangerous around here. Instead of you guys watching me grind endlessly on skeletons for gold, I'm gonna go here. There's a lot of beginners or people, you know, just they don't know the optimized way to play the game. There is a secret code you can enter, or you can hack the game code to gain access to like programmer shops. You can give yourself, you know, special items. You can buy every item in the game. You can change your endings, your attributes. We're just going to open the menu up and then add gold, and we'll just pretend that I had spent time grinding as opposed to actually sitting here and grinding out for hours extending this video. So, you know, for all intents and purposes, this playthrough is completely legit, so we're just not going to waste 5 hours grinding. So, you know, one of the ways you can do it, you hold down R and Q, and then you press F12. So then you go out of here. Okay, it triggered a duel. Just fix the duel real fast. So, it means nothing she can do to us. Our swordswomanship is too good. We're done. So now, when we go back to the store, you notice that the option popped up. So here we will get, is it here you get 10,000? Yep, we'll just get a bunch of gold. We'll assume that was from the grinding. Alright, so going to talk to the Royal Knight. Let's see. hitting F12 also toggled the frames per second button for fraps, but that's alright, you know. Alright, daughter's behaving again. What are you doing? Monsters outside are really scary. Whenever I meet one, my heart starts pounding. I mean, it really shouldn't happen considering how strong you are, even without a weapon. One night. Okay, popularity of 20 points. Since we're preparing for the dance contest. I really think we could win it now, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Our charisma is really, really high at this point. Probably shouldn't have sold off the artist's brush now that I think about it for the competition. The other way you can make a lot of money is you can just keep going back to the dragon's cave, and he'll keep giving you, you know, money based upon your charisma. Became delinquent, scold. Alright, so next person, general. Haha, they say great men have a weakness for feminine charms. I just love talking with young women. She talks to the general for a while. Refinement isn't all there is to being a lady. A lady must also think about what she could do to make men happy. Ho 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 ho! Popularity went up 48 points. Onto the master level. Alright, charisma really climbing now. Daughter behaving again. Feel great today. Alright, the general. Went up 50. As you can see, having a higher charisma really makes an impact. We're going to take a vacation to go become slimmer, as she was complaining about she wanted to be thinner. As we know, good old swimming. Very effective. In fact, this game can become ridiculous. You could be like, you know, 5'3", 5'4", and be like 60 pounds. Let's change it. Oop, I pressed the wrong button. So hot. Okay, well, nothing happened. Alright, worked out. How are you doing? I feel great today. Okay. Talk to the general. Alright, okay, so we maxed him out. Dance. We'll lose some weight next month. We're already at 98 pounds. That's really good. Expert level, master level, okay. Oh, you're back again. Is this like the 4th time we fought this woman? You know, the auto-blowing cape? One shot? Nice, one shot. Aha, how humiliating that should be being by a girl like you. She didn't even see whether I had a sword or not before she was struck down. Now, one interesting thing to note, you notice our fighter reputation is slowly climbing up, even though we're just beating up on a bunch of scrubs. So it's kind of interesting how we're getting this great reputation. I mean, if you exclude the fact that we have no weapon and no armor, but we're getting this great reputation just by beating up on a bunch of scrubs. But I would say, you know, shouldn't you get a great reputation by facing a challenge, facing an equal? Let's see. Okay, so next person, Minister of State. I think we need to work a little bit on our intellect, because he values intellect. Oh, set out vacation a little bit. To the sea. Become really thin. If you try losing weight by changing your diet, it negatively affects your constitution. Feel great today. Alright. Talk to the Minister of State. We're going to take some science courses. Boost our intelligence. Barcleo the alchemist. Everything in the world can be explained by physics and mathematics. Mysticism is a product of ignorance. Miracles and sorcery are nothing more than scientific phenomena. It is just that right now we lack knowledge to explain our principles. Science will dispel mysticism and guide mankind into a shining future. If you're interested in more balanced stats, theology is better because it builds magical defense and faith, whereas this only builds intelligence. And it decreases faith in magical defense. But that's alright, because right now we just need some intelligence. Alright, Salary came. What are you doing? Monsters are really scary. You really shouldn't be scared. Let's talk to the king. Wish to see the king. Your Majesty, thank you for granting me an audience today. All your hours to adopt a daughter, my how you've grown. Spent some time conversing. Your father was a magnificent warrior. You should work to bring honor to his name. Popularity went up 36 points. Let's save. So let's see, last time we had bought the silk dress. Let's use that. Or, no, we'll change that next time. Go to the festival. So, dance party. No, you will not go cooking. We'll wear the, we can wear dragon tights too, but we'll wear the siren robe. Yep, that's alright. So same thing. Go start dancing. Again, take note of what he said. The minister standing at the head of the judges committee. Points will be awarded impartially on the basis of such thing as grace and artistic merit. Here we go. I don't think the few times I talked to him were enough to make an influence yet, but you'll see by next year it will definitely make a difference. Oh, it's Cherry who I met at the castle, isn't it? Let's watch. Okay, I should have stomped this one. Yep. It's like a dream, my father would be so happy. Won 3,000 gold in the ladies' ring. Social reputation won 40 points. Buy a present. Let's have another book. This will be Black Beauty. Normally it's cost 120 gold, but since it's for Cherry, 108 gold will be fine. And that's because our social reputation has been increasing by talking to people at the castle. There's a present, Venus jewels, everything going up. Meet again, Cherry. Kind of reward this time. Conversation up by 3. Daughters become delinquent. Our new job, we can dance in questionable places, but we're not going to do that kind of lifestyle. Let's see, so dragon tights, they look like this. You see there's always like a choker theme going on with everything. Like the silk dress, you have the ribbon. So we are going to talk to the king. Go talk to Minister of State. Will have a much bigger increase. 19 points. Teach theology. This time you'll notice it will improve your magical defense and faith, which is very useful. There's no negatives to taking this course. Sister Lee from the church. The Lord is not of the mortal world. He created everything in it. In this class, let's together cultivate a worldview which is based on pious faith. What I don't get is, you get this reference to God and the Lord, but then on the other hand, there's conflicting views because there's multiple gods. Let's see. Intelligence is growing, but not as much as if you take the strict science class. But then you get the benefits of having faith and also magical defense. So this is a very useful class. Talk to her, how you doing? I love you, Dad. Hope you always be happy. Mr. State. 22 points. Just doesn't learn. One shot again. What do you suppose is special about October 1st? Well, gee, I don't know. Isn't it your birthday? Isn't that a question you asked me like 4? Alright, let's visit the young officer. Hi, we meet again. I still don't know what your name is. Alright, I think that's enough of this class. Man who has come to who wishes to propose to the mistress. Sir, please give your daughter's hands to me. My feelings for her are honest and are refused. It's too bad I come back and become more worthy of your daughter. Leave 600 gold. That's more than my year's salary while the mistress is rich. Talk to her. Do these clothes look good on me? Of course they look good on you. We know they look good on you. Mr. Estate. Popularity went up 27 points. Gonna go back to protocol. Master level. Traveling fortune teller. Let's have the fortune told. Abracadabra, hocus pocus. Cherry will become a martial arts expert. Really? I can tell you right now, your prediction will not be correct. Thanks to the armor you bought me, I can fight without getting hurt. Wait a second. We don't have any armor. Alright, okay. Mr. Estate. 27 points. I'm gonna have refinement building up. so tired I want to rest. Don't worry, you can go swimming soon. Mr. Estate. Alright, he's maxed out. Let's do something a little different this time. I'm gonna work at the church to build morals and get rid of that sin. Natasha challenges us. Pretty sure we beat her down a couple times. Oops, I clicked magic by accident. It's alright. Our empty-handed swordswoman technique. Stress, lose weight. Alright. So you're like 5'3", 87 pounds. I'm not entirely sure this is exactly very healthy. You notice her face definitely has an inward curve now. To the king. Popularity going up. Let's build some of those morals. Get rid of the sin. In order to get some of the better endings in the game, you need to not have sin, and also you need to have higher morals and faith. Fan lady. One shot? Nope. Looks like all those theory classes help with magical defense. Too bad you're no match for me. I'm bolstering up my defense, beating up on you scrubs. Studies have become pretty powerful. I can just crush people's flimsy armor. That's right, you're scared. ghosts have turned into the spiritual realm. We should see the king. 39 points. So the world's greatest swordswoman is working in the church. It's like those martial art movies where the most powerful people, they're like hermits, they're hiding out in the mountains, or they're an unassuming janitor in the corner. I think it's pretty funny. Here the most powerful martial artist is helping out in church. It's funny how we get attacked on our way back from church by these random duelists. Here's the salary. Monsters outside are really scary. Whenever I meet one, my heart starts pounding. No, I think their hearts start pounding when they see you. Now the first video I made was really amazing, and I covered a lot more about the fighting in there. For example, we haven't really gone on many adventures except for the western desert area. But for example, if you want to build your fighter's reputation, or your magical reputation, there's an easy way to do it. You can keep getting duels. As long as you keep traveling back between town and menus, you just keep clicking like this, and eventually someone will come and challenge you. If, for example, go back here. If you do this enough, someone will come and challenge you. You can just keep repeating this infinitely to build your reputation. I'll try to trigger it once. If it doesn't trigger, like I'll give up in like 20 seconds if it doesn't trigger. But just take my word for it. If you can keep doing this. It's one of the exploits in the game. See, it pauses because it's checking to see whether someone will challenge you. And again, this is very rare. Usually someone will have challenged you by now. But there you go. See, someone's challenging you. Because, once your constitution's maxed out, your real HP becomes your morale, which is based upon your reputation. Because if your morale is low, you give up or you run away. In the other playthrough I had, I fought the God of War, and the God of War guards the entrance to the heaven where you can your patron goddess. That's the winter area. I may skip that, or I may cover that in another video. If there's time, I'll cover it in this one. Okay, so you remember I was saying how the dance party is different if you have a good relationship with the minister of the state. I'll show you. It's a festival. Dance party. No, I will not go to the cooking. Let's see, we danced with a siren. We could do silk dress. Let us do the silk dress. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dance party sponsored by Royal Family. Without further ado, let's begin the dance competition. Best contestants receive fabulous prizes. One by one, the ladies who have gathered announce the dances which they'll be performing on. The head of the judges committee. Points will be awarded impartially on the basis of such things as grace and artistic merit. I think her dance is pretty funny. She just walks around. Here's the scrub who keeps challenging us. Alright, should be our turn pretty soon. It's funny here. Oh, it's Cherry. She's such a nice girl. I'll do everything I can to make sure she wins. What happened to being impartial? Well, that's alright. We can win based upon natural talent alone. I mean, your stats are so good. Alright. Buy a present. We'll buy another book. This book will be... what will it be? It'll be a foreign languages book. Venus Charms triggers, increase our stats. 26. Alright, keep working at the church. I think we're maxed out with the king. One shot for the third time? Nope. Guess she got a better cape. If I must stop if I keep fighting my favorite dress will be ruined. Too bad you're no match for me. Thanks to the armor you bought me, I can fight without getting hurt. Again, never bought you any armor. Archbishop. Your Grace, can you take the time to speak with me? Well, now, if it's about the affairs of God and men. I hope you will always hold on to your faith. Go with God, my child. Popularity soaring up. And we should be done with moral training. Let's see, how you doing? Think if you live your life close to the Lord, then you'll be happy no matter what your circumstances. Yeah, I can agree with that. Talk to Archbishop. Yep, popularity going up. Church twice, and it'll go to school for protocol. Looks like we have to go one more time to get to 200 morals. Protocol. Gotta keep buffing the refinement. It's exciting the first time I beat a monster in a fight. Alright. Archbishop. Oh no! Almost made a mistake. I'll talk to a young officer. Hi, we meet again. Can we really only meet in January? This is the only things we ever talk about. I promise to meet you next year. One more time in church. Birthday, here's a pair of gloves. Let's see, how you doing? Archbishop. Alright, maxed out Archbishop. I'd like to get to at least 800 refinement. So if we can get to 800, then I will do some of the side quests. Little kids are really cute, aren't they? I love babysitting. So we've maxed out Palace Guard, Royal Knight, General Minister of State, Archbishop. Neat conversation for Royal Concubine, and for the Jester, we maxed out the King. We'll talk to the Queen. She values temperament. Who is it? Your Majesty, I'm very pleased that you've granted me this audience. Well, how sweet. Come, let's have tea together. So Cherry sits down for some tea with the Queen. Share your strength and beauty will someday fade. A good temperament is the most important thing for a girl. Very true words, words of wisdom. Temperament really is really, really good. So as the Royal Knight said, never forget you are a lady. We will keep refining our refinement. Looks like we will have time to finish those side quests. Go after the God of War. So I want to get the 800 refinement. I think we're going to get there in time. Monsters are really scary. No, you just don't know that you're quite monstrous yourself. Might even be able to squeeze in some swimming. It would be funny if it got to the point where you're so, good at these classes that you can teach the class and gain, points, increases in stats for free while also getting a little bit of money like your TA. Let's see, how you doing? I'm so tired, I want to rest. I suppose we could do what we usually do. Let's see. Lose some weight, lose some stress. Now with the queen, it doesn't matter. Usually these are people, if your stats are higher, then you can influence your rate of reputation. With the queen, you can only gain a max of 10 points every time. Protocol. Vacation a bit. We're gonna hit 800, hopefully. Lose some weight, lose that stress. Man who wants to propose, no sorry. Left 500 gold, mistress is rich, that was my salary in 1 year. If you live your life close to the Lord, then you'll be happy no matter what your circumstances. Queen. Save. This has been a straight playthrough. Day in the life of a princess. Baker. Alright, so refinement is really high now. Dad, you're from a country far away to the east. I'd like to go there someday. Oh, you will. Queen. Alright, I'm saving. We can do something different. So first, we can take a couple vacations. And we can try to defeat the God of War. You know, but let's be practical about this. I never knew that this whole empty-handed swordswomanship would go so far, especially with no armor or anything, but let's just come prepared just in case. So let's buy myth armor. And then we have the weapon that we won, the royal sword, being challenged. So we'll try to beat the God of War without, you know, any weapons. We'll do it the empty swordswomanship style, but just in case, we'll equip the armor weapons just so you can see what it's like to defeat the God. The God of War is definitely no pushover like these other scrubs. If we could defeat the God of War with no weapon, that really would be quite a huge accomplishment. You know, I'm already fairly impressed with myself for being able to do this. Alright, so we have our royal sword and we have our mithril armor, but they're off right now if we need it. Take a save. Alright, so should have our adventure in between. We can have our vacation. It's like, do you really want to send her off to adventure without weapons or armor? Yeah. Wolves live beyond this point. Turn back now. Someone's coming. Good day, miss. Are you out on air and talking? Good day. Before you get from the castle, the more dangerous monsters there are. That's alright. We believe in the power of talking. A wolf. Earth. Now, what you can do is, Ururu Peak, highest point in the world. You can fall off on purpose right around here and pick up a katana from a treasure chest below. But there's no real need for us to do that. Ice ball, what do I do? Lurk. Let me see if the bandit is in first, the strongest bandit. We could kill him first. Baseball. Fighting God is a foolish thing to do. Or, no, this is the wrong house. This was, if you have a cat's eye for beating wild cats. We're going to get ready to fight God. Road to the shrine of the war god. Keep out. Sign mountain. Baseball. Alright, so we really are going to do this crazy empty-handed swordswomanship. If you try to talk to him, he just tells you to leave and you leave, so we're just going to fight. It's the war god. What do I do? Fight. Cherry face the war god. Fascinating. I'll show you no mercy. He's got perfect morale. Oh my god, a crit. Need to lose. I think we can. You know, so we're going to win eventually, but the morale is low, and so I don't think we can win because yeah, you run away. We'll try this one more time, maybe even two more times. But if it doesn't work, I think we need to actually pull out the weapons and the armor. Fight. You will regret this, girl. Yeah, eventually, just run away. Let's equip items. that we have our real equipment here. I'll say that we have not fought with weapons armor for so long, we don't know how to use it anymore. But if this was magic, it's definitely a lot easier to win with. There's so much dodging back and forth. You know, you see, like, he's slowly losing his life bar, but our morale drops faster than his life bar. I'm not sure we can win this. Just because the God of War is getting so lucky. What happens is once you defeat him, you get the War God sword, and then you get to see your patron goddess, who gives you 100 of your of charisma, since it's Venus. Fool to challenge me. See, we hit him like that was like 10 times in a row where he just kept hitting us, and we kept dodging. Couldn't take down his life bar. Now, if I had spent time, you know, beating up on more of the scrubs, my morale would have been higher. Then we would easily be able to defeat the War God. I didn't feel like making you guys watch me grind out tons of duels. Near full health, he was at 100 health, but then, you know, slip of a girl runs away for no reason. So maybe I'll post that up in another video, but you can use your imagination to defeat him. He gives you the War God sword, so you don't really need another sword considering he's the biggest boss in the game. And you can get a 100 stat boost, and that's it. I guess we'll just indulge her, let her go to the cooking party that she's been dodging for so long. These are irresistible, it melts in her mouth. And we have 374 points worth. Our deep fried herring South Sea style. And then Marthia will make a depressing comment. I've lost, and cooking is the only thing I'm really good at. Turned 18, let's buy a present, another book. This will be Princess Maker 2 Gamer's Manual. Venus Charms increase our stats some more. Congratulations on winning the cooking contest. Let's eat the egg. Oh wait a minute, probably should not have done that. Considering our constitution was maxed, but it doesn't matter. Now, normally it's on her 18th birthday, which should be October 1st. That you have this, it's a faithful day, but since we had a festival, it's delayed till now, so we'll talk to her. If you live your life close to the Lord, you'll be happy no matter what your circumstances. Yeah, we can agree to that. So this is the end save. I'll keep it over here, and go here, talk to the Queen. So we're at 800 popularity. Maxed out Constitution, our refinement's really high. We're the master of the empty swordswoman ship style. We have 0 sin, faith and morality, good reputations, you know. So, you know, like I promised, won every single tournament. We had great life experiences, accomplished a lot of things. If I had more time, I would show you a little more about the adventures and the battles. But overall, I think this was a really good playthrough. So my first playthrough, was really great. Unfortunately, what happened was Fraps, when it was recording it recorded only the audio, not the visual. And that was probably the best playthrough I've ever had, period, of Princess Maker 2. I like this game. I had accomplished everything. I got all the tournaments multiple times. I had social reputation really high. I got the court magician ending, and I married the prince, and defeated a war god and everything. It was really amazing. And she was primarily magical type, where here it was, empty-handed swordswoman ship style, and you see there's a lot of luck variants. Like I clicked attack on the war god literally 20 times in a row. Sometimes I just miss him, and if the battle kept dragging on, I would have defeated him, but because my life wasn't dropping at all, his life was steadily dropping. But our morale just hit zero, and you just need to sit here and grind tons of duels back and forth in order to build up your morale. So let's see what happens. It's been a pleasure, playing this game with you guys. So 8 years have passed like a dream. Hour's daughter Cherry is 18 years old now, an adult. Sometimes the scrolling speed is a little inappropriate. Father, thank you for raising me and caring for me for so long. It's due to your guidance that I've grown up so healthy. When I look back on the time I spent with you, I remember studying protocol all the time. I must have done that more than any of the other girls. You must have been trying to make me into a refined young woman. And I did. To be honest, there were times I wished I could play more often like other kids. But now I'd like to thank you because I see how wonderful it can be to devote yourself entirely into something. Another good memory is working part-time. Bangor, the owner of the farm, didn't seem to think me of just a part-time worker. I worked for him so much that I ended up becoming very good at farming. Years old, when a girl must leave the nest and strike out on her own, what path would Cherry choose for herself? Master and coaches arrive from the castle. They say they've come to fetch the young mistress. Me? What in the world could they want with me? I've been ordered to escort Cherry to the castle at once. Well, come on, let's go. Cherry gets into the coach and heads off to the castle. Welcome, Cherry. You've certainly grown into a fine young woman. You were just a little child when you came to live with Hour. Sire seemed to be in quite a good mood today. I am. It's because I had before me the daughter of the hero Hour, who has grown up to be a fine young woman indeed. My father praises you just as highly. I've called you here today on an important matter. I'd like you to become my general. Well, what? You shouldn't be so surprised. You've demonstrated great skill at arms since the time you were a little girl. Now the time that I must retire is drawing near. I'll put my mind at ease to know that an accomplished young person like you would be replacing me. But I only just turned 18. I can't help that kind of responsibility. Take after your father in humility too. There's no one more qualified than you. Have confidence in yourself and your empty-handed style. Cherry, if you're uneasy about it, you may first study under General Kruger for a while. You'll see. You will then assume the title of general when the time is right. The general and I eagerly await that day. Now this turned out differently than the fortune teller predicted, like I said. So Cherry Hour went to live to the castle and studied, preparing for the day she would be made a general. There was no end to the men who proposed to beautiful Cherry. However, her reply was always the same. I'm sorry, my heart is set on another. However, Cherry didn't seem to have a man in her life. Her father, Hour, was very curious and asked her, Cherry, who is this man that your heart is so set on? I don't even know his name. So she loved a man whose name she didn't even know. Hour could not hide his confusion upon hearing her answer. Several days later, Master, there's another man here who wants to propose to Mistress. Should I send him away? You're... Cherry, I've come to see you, and I haven't aged a single bit. The young officer whom Cherry had met at the castle was actually the Prince of Rome. The prince had concealed his identity until he was grown, so he could learn by living among the people. Cherry, I'm in love with you. Will you marry me? Yes, your highness. So, what's his name? And so Hour's daughter, Cherry, married the prince in a grand ceremony. The entire country which the young couple well in a celebration was held, which went on for 10 days and nights. Cherry had become a princess. I'm so happy, father. The art is really nice in this game. The expressions are very expressive. Hour, I've patiently watched over your parenting. Cherry is a child of a god. She was sent by the Lord to live among mortals so he could judge their potential. And Cherry, you have drawn out this potential to its fullest. It is absolutely wonderful. I think it skipped some text. Let's see now. So Cherry became a general. It's wonderful. You must be very proud. It looks like Cherry did fairly well at work. Be that as it may, just marrying a prince is a dream come true. I can still see Cherry's joyful, smiling face. Well, Hour, you have been a fine parent. You have turned out to be as heroic in fatherhood as you are in battle. Cherry's a child of the heavens, but for now she remains as she is in the world of mortals. When her lifespan in this world ends, I shall take her spirit back up to heaven. There you'll be reunited. I would say this was an amazing playthrough as well. I think I did very, very well. Legit playthrough. Cherry Hour are nice attributes. So, thank you very much for coming to watch this video at DeansHour. If you have any questions, just let me know. Is there anything that you want to discuss or talk about? Any concerns? Just, questions you have about life in general. I'll be happy to discuss them with you. Just email me at DeansHour@gmail.com and I will try to get back to you. Enjoyed this playthrough. If I have the time and energy, or if there's enough feedback, I will upload, more videos of alternate playstyles and try to cover a little bit more about the battling aspect. Personally, I'm extremely pleased with this ending. I mean, the first time I played, the first playthrough that I recorded was Court Magician, and then Marrying the Prince, and I won all the tournaments, got an incredibly high score, high social reputation. Here it was almost like a mirror. I got all the tournaments done. Same thing, a straight legit playthrough. Didn't abuse any mechanics to win a first tournament. And instead of being the court sorceress here, I was a general instead, and also married the prince. This was a very fun, very enjoyable experience. Glad that you guys were here with me. Thank you very much.